What is up, guys? This is your host, Deli Dale, Deli Wayne, Deli two times, whatever you want to call me. But before we hop into the video, I want to say I am loving this map. This is definitely my favorite map. And while getting footage for this video, I noticed there were so many good training spots on this map. I really had a tough time narrowing it down to 5. I could have made a top 10 training spot video on this map. It's crazy. But without further ado, I would like to introduce you to my top 5 training spots on Revelations. Okay, coming in at number 5 is the theater. Now, of course, the theater was going to be on this list. You had to have known it was going to be on this list. Now, I like this area because it's pretty open. You don't have to run a certain way. As you can see, I'm just running crazy. I have no certain motion I'm using, and I like that. Now, another good thing is it has a keeper spot you can get to real quick. Now, what I didn't like about this spot is I kept finding myself getting stuck on stuff that I didn't think I should be getting stuck on. And the last thing I didn't like is I wanted a gumball machine. I may be overlooking it, but the only gumball machine I could find was upstairs next to the jump pad. And by the time I go in between the rounds, and by the time I would get to it, the zombies would already start spawning, and I wouldn't be able to really hit it like I wanted to. Coming in at number 4 is the electric trap room. Now, I remember when I was getting this footage, I had noticed that I was getting hit a lot, and I was wondering why they were using my Widow's Wine so much. But the issue was I didn't realize that I had lost my shield, which is kind of funny. I do it all the time when I'm going for high rounds, especially when I just grabbed my shield and I go around the corner and it's already gone. But anyway, this is your number 4 spot, the electric trap room. Reason I like this, of course, it has an electric trap, and you really, when the electric trap is on, you really only have to focus on one spot, and that's the window. They come through that window pretty fast. That's why I put my gravity spikes down right there. Now, they will occasionally come through that hallway, but not as much. You may see one come through the hallway every now and then. But yeah, that's a pretty good training spot. Pretty laid back. I like that. And as you can see, throw a little Ernie, it take care of all of them. And if you're using an Apothicon Servant, especially Pack-a-Punch, you drop that one bomb or portal, whatever you want to call it, in the middle of this room, it just destroys them. And that's your number 4 spot. Now, usually when I do videos like this, I like doing them on high rounds, but I was having trouble today getting footage. Not because I couldn't survive, just stupid things were happening to me. Like one time, I got 2 hit, maybe 3 hit by a Panzer, and it downed me and ended my game. Well, almost ended it. I couldn't come back after that. The second time was after I had Pack-a-Punched a weapon. I slid, jumped, and knifed when I was exiting through the worm portals, and it just downed me instantly. Actually, it didn't down me, it ended the game. I may leave them in the end if you want to see what happened. But anyway, trust me, this is a good spot. Just don't open that door right there. and run in a wide circle like you see me doing right now. Jump between gaps and you're fine. You have nothing to worry about. But good spots like this are good to train on if you know what you're doing. But yeah, there's not much I can say about this spot. No weapons, no gumball machine. But I really enjoyed training in this spot. That's why I made it up to the number 3 spot. That has a lot to do with it. Having fun doing it instead of, feeling like a chore. But yes, this is your number 3 spot. Coming in at the number 2 spot, I don't really know what to call this spot. It's the area between the theater and the Der Eisendrache area. I really don't know what to call it, so I'll just call it that small room. But yeah, I had so much fun training in this area. Most of the zombies come through the doorway now. Like 2 or 3 zombies will come through the hole in the floor at the bottom. If you take them out pretty quick, you have nothing to worry about. But yeah, now there's a gumball and a keeper spot in the room next to it. It doesn't take very long to get there. But besides that, I don't really have much to say about this room. Just make sure you're running in a figure 8. You'll see me running a figure 8 in a second. And I just kept running, except for when I was putting my gravity spikes down. For some reason, I kept wanting to use the Zeus cannon in this spot. I think I had to pot the conservant, but I don't know. I feel like the Zeus cannon worked better to me in this spot. Train them a little bit, turn around and blast all of them. But yeah, it's your number 2 spot, the small room. Okay, coming in at the number 1 spot. The easiest spot on this list to get to. The only spot you can park 2 18-wheeler trucks and still have room to train in. My favorite spot, the spawn room. Now the only bad thing I can say about this spot is it doesn't have a keeper area. Besides that, everything's good. You have 2 wall weapons, quick revive in case you get down. You have a turret. What more can you ask for in a number 1 spot, And here's my death machine spot over here in the cut over here. Watch this. Just chill over here, blast them. But yeah, guys, I want to thank you for stopping by. If you like the video, let me know. If you don't like it and you choose to dislike it, I'm totally cool with that. But just drop a comment, let me know why you didn't like it. And please let it be a logical reason. Just don't put because you don't like my voice. But anyway, thanks for stopping by. This is Deli Dale and I'm out.